Welcome viewers to another session of Learning Maths, and this time we are doing factorization. Hope you went through the previous video of mine where I did factorization by common factors. Now this is factorization by grouping. Here we need to note that we will not be able to take the common factors directly. We need to arrange the terms such that we will be able to take out some common factors. All right. And then we will see how you can factorize. So let's go on. You may read this and you may note how we will be doing factorization by grouping. So let's look at this question. Factorize the following. Look at these first two terms. There's absolutely nothing common throughout. But if I group this and I group this, yes, you will see in the first group A is common. So I get X plus Y. In the second group, I have C is common. So I have X plus Y. And you would see that X plus Y throughout is common. So the factorized form is X plus Y bracket A plus C, and your job is done. So I have got, basically factorizing is nothing but you are converting the sum of certain terms into a product of certain terms, which I told you will be useful for solving equations and simplifying algebraic expression. Right? So let's move on to the next one. Okay, here, what do I see? Let me group these two terms and let me group these two terms. The common factor between 3 and 6 is 3. So I get x minus 2 plus, here the common factor is y and I have an x minus 2. Yes, very direct. So I see x minus 2 is the same. So let me remove it out and I have bracket 3 plus 1. Alright, and here your factorization is done. Let's look at the next question. Slowly, you see, here, let's take this as one term and this as one term. I see that there is a t minus 4 here. Is it possible for you to make this also as t minus 4? Yes, you will be able to do it. As I told you, if you take out a negative sign. So let me take out a minus 1. So I will get t minus time what gives you plus? It's a minus 4. And now I see that these two terms are the same. Or in other words, this becomes t minus 4 bracket t minus 1. Yes, so there's a small trick which you need to understand. If you understand these small things, maths becomes really easy. Okay, let's look on for the next question. Right. Oh, I do not see anything common between the first and the second, not this one. But if I arrange, let's say I arrange this and this, and then this and this. You may do it in more than one way, but at the end you'll get the same answer. So let me rearrange x squared minus x plus y minus xy. So what do I get here? X is a common factor in this. So x bracket x minus 1 plus, here if I take out y, 1 minus x. Yes, I'll end up again now. It's a sort of troublemaker for me. This is x minus 1. This is in the reversed. Right? So we saw that A minus B. I would have told you this in my previous video also, that that is minus B minus A. So what I could do is now I could go back and x minus 1. I could change this to minus. Let me bring out the minus sign. Minus y. And I could change this to x minus 1. Yes. This step is very, very important. Please take note. Alright. That is an absolute challenging for some students, but if you get it, then nothing like that, it becomes extremely easy. So now my job is done. X minus 1 bracket x minus 1. Alright, so please take note of this, which I highlighted, that needs to be reiterated, and most of the questions will have this small trick where they try to trick you. Okay, right. Let's move on to the next. Yes, again you see, most of the questions, if you see, land up with this type of functions. So you will see I got a 3y plus 5, whereas here is negative. So my basic thing is, again, I need to take out the negative sign. So negative 1 bracket 3y plus 5. It's always good to write the coefficient. If there's nothing, please note that you need to understand that there is a 1 here. Okay, so that helps you later on to write your values correctly. So basically I see 3y plus 5 is the highest common factor, which is common bracket. Here is left with 3y plus 5, and I have a minus 1. Now I need to do some simplification for the second bracket. So I have 3y plus 5, 9y plus 15 minus 1. So this becomes 3y plus 5 multiplied by 9y plus 40, and your job is done. Okay, so take note of these simple things which will help you to factorize with ease. Alright. Okay, last question. Oh, again, you will see that these type of tricks are there. I have a b minus 3 here. Here it is reversed, right? And here, this part, there is a common factor. So I am going to group them as follows. So this becomes a b minus 3 the whole square. This becomes minus b. I'm not going to put a 1 because there's already a coefficient here. So it's understood. And this becomes b minus 3, right? And this you will have plus 4 multiplied by b minus 3. Yay, your job is done. Alright. So throughout you will see b minus 3 is common. So b minus 3, it becomes a b minus 3 minus b plus 4. Alright. I need to do some simplification here. So b minus 3 bracket ab minus 3a minus b plus 4. I don't think there are any like terms, so you can leave it. But at the end of the day, please note that it is in the factorized form. Only inside the brackets you will be allowed to say, because at the end of the day, you should have factorization is nothing but the product of certain terms. Okay, so that is important. Hope you have enjoyed this session. Stay tuned for the next time. And if you liked my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and share. Thank you very much.